Hey everybody, welcome to day 6 of our series of 15 classes in 15 days and 15 minutes. My name is Diana and I am with Joyful Transformations. Our real mission is to joyfully transform lives and healths and home. I do represent doTERRA and I'm going to be talking about their products today with green cleaning. Now, a lot of people who are not really sure how to use or if they're comfortable using doTERRA's oils therapeutically are definitely a lot more comfortable using them diffusing, which you can see I have my diffuser back there, diffusing or with cleaning. They're better at that, and that's good. It's good. Start where you're at. Start with what you're comfortable with. So this is actually a really fun class to teach because it's something anybody can do. It is so easy. And not only do I like easy, but I also like things that are inexpensive. I always look for the best way to stretch a dollar. We have 6 children that we raised. I'm homeschooling still, so we've been on one income. So we've learned how to be very frugal and how to stretch a dollar. And using your essential oils in your cleaners saves you a ton of money. And you'll start to see this when you work on this journey and you realize how much money you're spending on things that I used to have all over my home too. So let me just explain first why green cleaning, basic green cleaning, why that is so important. We are all pre-programmed and we don't even realize it. We're pre-programmed to think that our house has to have all these products. We need a toilet bowl cleaner. We need different sprays for different things. We need our Lysol. We need our antibacterial this and that. And we're also pre-programmed to think that if you walk into a home and it smells of Clorox bleach and ammonia and like a pine cleaner scent, we're pre-programmed to think that that means it's clean, when in actuality that means it's quite toxic. We've talked in some of our previous classes about the toxic load that we carry. And every time we inhale something, we're breathing things in, it's affecting our bodies. It's either going to build us up or tear us down. Obviously, things like diffusing, you're putting good things in the air. If you're diffusing your cleaners or spraying your essential oil cleaners, you're putting good therapeutic things in the air too. You're breathing them in, that's awesome for your health. But when you're spraying your counters, when you're cleaning down all of your surfaces, your doorknobs, and then we're touching that with our hands, and then we might eat something, it's getting in our bodies, whether it's on our skin, gets into our body, we're breathing it in. It's just so toxic. So that's why cleaning up your cleaners is really, really important. And I'm going to show you today just how easy this is. But I really wanted to emphasize just how serious this is too. There is a story that came out sometime this past year of a school district where all of the teachers and the students were starting to get sick. They were having nosebleeds and headaches, and they were just sick. It took time, but they finally realized it was the floor cleaner. I just had a friend here yesterday who was saying that every time her kids, who are athletes, go into the gym, it's like their lungs close up. They have a hard time breathing because whatever is in that air, whatever the cleaners are, it's toxic, and it affects our kids. It affects the teachers. It affects everybody that's inhaling it. So this is serious. This is really serious, and I really always like to emphasize that. I deal with a lung condition, so I am extremely careful about what environment I put myself in and what I breathe in my own home, because I know I am trying to support my lungs and my respiratory health as best as I can. So first thing you really should do as far as cleaning is get rid of all of your toxic cleaners. They're doing so much more harm than good. Let me show you how easy this is. The first product I'm going to start with is On Guard Concentrated Cleaner. I love this stuff. Now you see how I've got about this much left? I've been using this for months. All I do is I use about a capful, maybe 2 tablespoons, and I put it in a glass jar, and I fill it with water. If you want, you can add vinegar to it, but I don't even need to do that. I use my On Guard. And then because the On Guard blend, which we've talked about, which is your protective blend, it kills germs on surfaces. It's very potent, very powerful, but it also smells amazing. It's got cinnamon and clove and all of these wild orange, these wonderful smells. I had a friend here recently who, when I was talking about our protective blend in On Guard, she wanted to smell it. And she took it and, like, very tentatively, because she knew that I cleaned with it as well, she like was real tentative in smelling it. And then she realized, this is amazing. And again, we're pre-programmed in our brains and our minds to think, okay, cleaner, it's going to smell antiseptic or a strong chemically smell or something. But she loved the smell of it. Again, we want to retrain what we've come to believe is what clean is. So that was actually pretty funny to watch. But the On Guard cleaner, very simple to use. I use this, I spray it down on everything. You can use all counter surfaces, your sinks, your toilets. You can use this for everything. This is my natural all-purpose cleaner, and I absolutely love it. It just makes the house smell wonderful. Even while I'm cleaning and spraying, you know that these molecules are hitting the counters and going up in the air, whether it's a natural one or a toxic one, and we're breathing it in. But I don't care if I'm breathing it in, because while I'm cleaning, I'm supporting my immune system and making it stronger. So I think that is way cool. This is also a very popular gift to give a teacher for a teacher appreciation for Christmas. Teachers love this. They use it in their classrooms. They know it works. And they'll spray down the desks and the doorknobs and stuff because they're trying to protect their health as well as the health of their students. So this makes a great gift to give a teacher. So I'm going to talk now about the two most toxic things that every home probably has. One, I already mentioned both of these yesterday, so I'm not going to take a lot of time, but I want to give you solutions. The first one is dryer sheets. There are 80 known toxins in one dryer sheet. These are not just chemicals and toxins. These are neurotoxins. These are carcinogens. This is poison to our body. And when you put it in the dryer, again, we're pre-programmed to think if your laundry smells wonderful, then it's clean. But that's not the case. It's going to have that smell. It's got the toxins and the neurotoxins on the fabric. You put it on your skin, which is your largest organ, it will get inside your body. Easy, easy fix. doTERRA sold these last year, but you can get these anywhere. Dryer balls. Dryer balls, they're wool balls, and I like to use my Purify. Purify is a good cleansing blend. So I like to take this, I have 4 of them that I'll throw in. I had to pull this out of my dryer because I'm actually running my dryer now, so I snuck one out to show you. I'll just kind of put a couple drops of this. I also like to use lavender or serenity and put a couple drops of that as well. And it will take care of the static cling. It'll help freshen your laundry, but you'll have that nice fresh scent. I love my dryer balls with Serenity blend when I'm doing my linens, my sheets. So we take them, we put them on the bed, and oh my goodness, that restful blend just knocks me out. So dryer balls, very simple, very safe to use. I keep this right on my dryer, so I don't need those dryer balls. The second most toxic thing every home probably has is some kind of fabric softener. Whether you use a fabric softener in the laundry, which again, you don't need it if you got your dryer balls, or it's like a Febreze or something where you're going to spray your fabric furniture. Extremely, extremely toxic. So what you can do is get a spray bottle, this size, any size, spray bottle, put your Purify oil in with some water, and then you can spray. You can spray all over. If you like, this is the cleansing blend. But if you like even a different scent, for me, I love my citrus oils. I love wild orange. You can use your On Guard. Add that to it as well. And just spray down your furniture. So again, you're sitting on it, you're relaxing on it, you're breathing it in, but it's not hurting your body in any way. So that's a good way to, again, naturally replace what's in your home. And again, add up how much you're spending on these products. And if you already have your oil, 250 drops. This is going to last you months and months and months. So you are going to save money in the long run. Oh, and something else I want to tell you about the On Guard cleaner and the On Guard oil. A student did a test in a controlled environment in his lab, and he tested with 4 different Petri dishes. He tested the On Guard against Clorox bleach, ammonia, and one other product. I don't remember what. It's some kind of a cleaner. And after letting it sit there, the bacterial overgrowth in the other 3 was shocking. There was hardly any bacteria growth in the Petri dish with On Guard. This works. It's lab tested. I love when the science kind of backs this up. If you're dealing with stinky shoes, I just have a little spray bottle here. Take your Melaleuca oil. This is a good antiseptic. Add this to some water, spray the shoes down. Or you can mix some Melaleuca in with baking soda and let that sit in your shoes. Great solution for stinky shoes. Say you have wood furniture you're trying to clean. Arbor Vitae or Arbor Vitae, people say it different ways. I don't care. I love this oil. This is an amazing powerhouse oil. This, some people call it the twin. It's a twin sister to On Guard. Excellent oil. But you can take this oil and you can clean with your wood furniture. The woody smell, it has a wonderful smell. Clean your wood floors with it. But the cool thing about this is bugs hate it. So when I'm cleaning my floors or like the wooden windows or whatever, it's also helping to keep the bugs away. Or you can even just put it in there. I like Arbor Vitae and some peppermint oil. And I'll spray around my doors and windows, especially in the spring and summer, to help keep the bugs away. And I make my own, you can do this and spray your kids down. You don't worry about the toxic stuff, and we'll talk about that another day, of using the bug killers and stuff like the Cutter brand. Oh, so toxic. So there are ways that we can deal with any cleaner in our house. And our nation just seems obsessed with smell. I can't really walk into malls anymore without feeling sick, because whatever stores, they just have such strong perfumes and they're spraying it on people. Because my body has gotten clean and used to the natural stuff, I am so quick to react now to the toxic stuff. So even walking into a place where there's candles burning or plug-ins, I sense it, I can feel it. So you want to be, again, diffusing natural things, cleaning with natural things. My kids and I had gone out to Subway for dinner this summer. I had ordered a salad, but they both ordered an identical hoagie. And so they made the sandwiches. It was all cool. We're sitting there eating, and I cringed because I happened to look up, and the guy behind the counter had a spray bottle, and he had his arm up, but he was kind of spraying the area where they make the sandwiches. And I even could see once it hits the particles going up. And this was right near all the meats where he was cleaning. And it scared me because I thought, what is he spraying? That night, both of my boys were very sick. I'm not going to give you the details, but they were very sick. And I am convinced that's the kind of thing that had happened. He had cleaned, and I mean, he meant well, I have no doubt. But again, when you spray things, the molecules get up in the air, and I have a feeling that boys ended up eating some of those toxic chemicals. So if you want peace of mind, if you want to save money, if you want to have your house clean and strengthen your immune system while you clean, I really encourage you to use your oils. There's no better thing you can do for your health. And one last caution, I think because our culture is moving in this direction of understanding how toxic things are and how it does break your body down, they're starting to label things, like I see it gluten-free. Everything's gluten-free. You see it with that labeling, but you also see it with natural. Everyone says their product is all natural. What does that mean? Even a natural product, because there's no FDA oversight on this, even a natural product can have bad stuff in it. I mean, petroleum is natural. So you can put petroleum in it and say it's natural, you're telling the truth, but it's not good for you. So I have the peace of mind of knowing doTERRA is the leading essential oil company in the world. It is tested, third-party tested. They have 30 research scientists who work full-time, and their full-time job is testing and making sure doTERRA's products that we are using for our health are the best possible, highest quality in the world. Leading research hospitals love doTERRA's oils, and more research is coming out about that, which I'm not going to share here, but it's really exciting. So you can feel confident you're dealing with a good company, and this is all good for your health and for your home and for your family. So I hope this was a valuable class for you to learn how simple and how time-saving and money-saving using these oils for cleaning are. Join me tomorrow. I'll be back at 5 o'clock tomorrow to talk about essential oils for kids. You don't want to miss that. Have a great night, everybody, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.